In this lesson, we'll show you how to create a ramp. For this example, let's suppose that we want to create a sloping ramp that runs from the basement up to the ground level. The first thing that we'll need to do is go to the Architecture tab, and then from the Circulation panel, we'll select Ramp. When we actually place our ramp, we'll use the Run option from the Draw panel. But before we do that, we have to go to Edit Type under the Properties window. In here, we're going to change some of the details of the ramp. We are going to set our ramp max slope to 2, and we'll change the maximum incline length to 20 feet. Once you're satisfied with the properties of your ramp, click Apply, and then OK. Now we're ready to draw our ramp. Make sure that Run is selected, and then left-click wherever is appropriate in your project. For our purposes, that'll be directly below the right-hand part of the project. We'll move the mouse up, where it says Vertical. Click again, and then click the green checkbox to set your ramp in place. So let's go to 3D view to see how it looks. Okay, yeah, that looks like a ramp. Let's go ahead and go to another view, one of the elevations. So we'll do the east elevation. Okay, we'll change our graphics display settings to wireframe. And even now that we've placed the ramp, we can always go through and make additional changes to it. As I look at this project, the biggest change that I can see we need to make is that we need to move the ramp back a little bit, so that the very end of it is right butted up next to the slab which it's currently intersecting. So what we'll do is we'll highlight the ramp, including both the ramp and the railings. Then from under the Modify panel, we'll click the Move button. Click on the very end of the ramp, and then move it over until it lines up with the slab. Okay, we received a warning that says we can't move a pinned element. All we have to do now is reselect our ramp, and from under the Modify panel, select Unpin. Now that our ramp is unpinned, we can go ahead and click Move, and move it back just like we did before. Go endpoint to endpoint, and now our ramp is successfully at the edge of the slab. If we go back to 3D view, we can see that our ramp is exactly where we want it to be.